Good day, everyone. My name is Maria Kądzielska, and you are watching Poland Daily Culture in the times of quarantine. Artists usually don't know a lot about law. Usually they make silly mistakes which could be easily avoided. With me is Emund Falandysz, a lawyer and an attorney. Sir, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for the invitation. I hope I could help.
I do hope as well that you will help us to resolve some artistic problems which are in the field of law. Right now, during the quarantine, all courts are closed, so all proceedings are stopped. Previously, we needed to face lots of problems with delayed, so I cannot imagine what kind of situation it will be after the times of quarantine and after the epidemic. Sir, is it any way which we could avoid problems with being just stuck in the court and having our case resolved in a year or in 2 years? How could we, what could we do in order to avoid it?
Yes, technically you have solutions. Of course, we'll see how it's going to work in practice. But you said that the courts are closed. It's not technically it. They're closed from public, right? So the closed sessions should be still on, and there is a way, or the court has the ability to secure some kind of claims on the closed sessions. So technically, it might be possible for to a person to file a motion for securing the claim. It's a certain procedure, and it could be, and what we hope it will be resolved on a closed session. And that kind of court order is valid for the time of the proceeding. So it will be valid right now.
And because you say theoretically it's possible, how does it look practically? Those closed sessions are in session? Is it possible to get our cases through? Or maybe lawyers want to stay at home as well? Or judges want to stay at home as well?
Yeah, it's more about the organization of work of judges. The judges sometimes they can work from home, but they have to have the papers there, so they need to go to court, and still there are people over there. So there are probably less judges working right now, but I could see that there are some closed sessions going on, and but as you said at the beginning, we struggle with the very long disputes, and this situation will prolong it even more. So you need to think of a situation, or think of doing that, filing this securing claim motion in order to secure the situation for the period of the proceeding, right?
And the other solution could be the usage of arbitration court. And if you could explain us how different is this legal means than the normal court, and how could we use it?
Arbitration is not very popular, but it has the legal power the same as the court's order, but there are certain conditions to start this proceeding. The first and the most important condition is that the parties have to agree on that kind of proceeding. They usually do it in the agreement at the beginning when they signed it, but in this case, it is possible for the parties to say, "Hey, yes, let's do the arbitration." There's court in which they're not judges technically judges, but they are chosen by the parties. There are judges that are chosen from other attorneys. We pick a judge and the other party picks a judge, and then we have another judge that will be picked up. So that kind of procedure will be a lot faster. It will be it can be done. The proceedings, the hearings can be done over the internet. You can send papers over the email. So technically, there is a possibility to run a regular arbitration court right now, but it all depends on the agreement, if the parties agree to do that.
And the hearing, when it comes to arbitration court, can it be done by video through internet, electronically?
Yes, of course. It's the arbitration court works almost like the same court, but you don't have the regular court building and courtroom. But still, they have the places that they can do hearings, and of course, they use the audio-video conversations. Yes, and hearings can be done over the internet.
And what are disadvantages of such a solution? And as you tell, it's not very popular. So, but in those times, right now, it seems actually very useful. So what could be possible problems to choose it?
Well, the most important thing is that both parties have to agree on it. So if there's one party that is obligated to pay and knows it, so he will not agree on that. So he will wait, he'll postpone it, and then wait for the regular court proceeding. As we know, it's going to be postponed. So it will be useful in the negotiations, in the situations that someone, I don't know, a lot of cases can be done. Construction site, right? The one party is obligated to pay, but he thinks they want to pay less. So every mediation or other cases, of course, are could be run in arbitration. But as I said, both parties have to agree. So if we don't have such agreement, then we cannot use it.
Thank you very much for showing all the details of this very complicated legal situation, especially right now. But it seems that arbitration court is a good resolution when we are right now in the situation of quarantine, but it requires goodwill on both sides. And that's of course rare, but maybe that's something which we need right now the most. And I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching Poland Daily Culture.